Human voices in the stars. Right now, as you listen to me, the Voyager 1 and 2 robotic probes are exploring the outer edge of the heliosphere in interstellar space, that is, beyond the influence of the solar system. NASA sent them into space over 40 years ago in September 1977 to take advantage of a favorable alignment of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune that only occurs every 175 years. And what discoveries they've made! The Voyager probes have found a magnetic field and 10 moons in Uranus, 3 rings, 6 new moons and auroras in Neptune, and an unsuspected hydrogen wall at the edge of the solar system. Thanks to them, we have seen complex cloud shapes, wind and storm systems on Jupiter, and volcanic activity in one of its moons, Io. And now we know, for example, that Saturn's rings, those amazing rings of Saturn, contain enigmatic curls and curvatures, as well as thousands of smaller rings. Like the best works of art, the Voyager probes have outlasted and outlived the wildest dreams of those who created them. But I'm talking about them here because the probes carry a golden phonograph record, the golden record, containing images and sounds of the Earth. The universe is so unfathomably vast that it will take them 40,000 years even to approach another planetary system. But if some extraterrestrial civilization ever comes across them, they will know who we Earthlings are and what we aspire to as a civilization, at least in our best moments. The Voyager Golden Record contains 115 natural images and sounds from Earth, such as those of waves, wind and thunder, birdsong, whale song, and the calls of other animals, music from different eras and cultures, and crucially for us as humans, and for people like me, voice professionals, the voices of 55 human beings greeting the infinite, the galaxies, in 55 different languages.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हम ज़मीन के रहने वालों की तरफ से आपको खुश आमदीद कहते हैं।
Hola y saludos a todos.
Greetings and friendly wishes to all who may encounter this Voyager and receive this message.
Hello.
Why send human voices into space? Because nothing defines us more and more immediately as individuals and as a species than our voice. Our voice says more and more intensely than our own face, because it is so much more endowed with meaning than our face. Our voice defines us, deforms us, or defends us. It deepens us or sinks us. Just as a baby penguin can recognize the call of its parents amidst the thundering noise of thousands of other penguins, our voice is as personal to us as our fingerprints, given the peculiar anatomy of our body, the vocal tract in particular, and our unique personal way of speaking and articulating. We are all truly exceptional. Nature, our body, and nurture, our culture and upbringing, combine in the most complex and subtle ways to make our voices unique and unrepeatable. Our voice proclaims to the world our gender, our personality, age, race, mood, even our state of health, and our intelligence. A voice can easily comfort and soothe us, or trick and even enslave us. Remember the oppressed workers of that ominous novel, 1984, by George Orwell. Big Brother is only a voice coming into every room through loudspeakers. But a voice is a presence, an oppressive presence in this case. And so too in The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy and the people of the land are governed and controlled by nothing but a voice magnified through a loudspeaker. When the curtain falls, everyone discovers that the mighty tyrant was only a tiny little being without any real power. It is the voice of our parents that we first hear as babies and come to love the most before we can even see their faces. It is the unexpected voice of a friend on the other end of the line that makes us smile with delight as we pick up the phone distracted. Our voice is as individual as our face and fingerprints, because our bodies are exceptional and ever-changing. Our psyche, which is even more peculiar and ever-changing than our bodies, imposes infinite tones, shades and nuances of meaning on the vibration of our vocal cords. This makes our voice a one-of-a-kind wonder at the most profound and unfathomable levels. If we were all clones, just imagine that we were all clones, and all we could emit was the sound produced by the air as it leaves our lips. All we would hear would be a buzz, an indistinct vibration. But our throat, nose, and mouth are a very complex and unique resonance chamber, which transforms that vibration into far richer, more varied, and more intelligible sounds. And on top of that, of course, come our emotions, our personality, and our own individual history. So that as we speak, the voice is charged and resonates with uncharted, unpredictable meanings and colors, and our souls and emotions are projected out into the world in the sound produced. Like our DNA, the sound of the voice is thus a primordial, ever-new, and ever-changing image of our unique and unrepeatable persona.
Bonjour tout le monde.
The human voice cannot avoid making music. It cannot simplify this beautiful process and only emit colorless air, even if we try. The human voice is always the vibration of our soul, as complex or simple, luminous or cloudy, passionate or indifferent as our soul at every moment. Let me treat you now, courtesy of NASA's Voyager Golden Record, to these greetings from a few Earthlings to all aliens out there in a distant galaxy, far, far away. I love, for example, the motherly concern of this Amoy lady. Friends of space, how are you all? Have you eaten yet? Come visit us if you have time.
太空朋友，您好，您吃饱未？有闲就来阮家坐哦。
And the modern awareness that we're all busy at all times in this Mandarin-speaking lady. Hope everyone's well. We are thinking about you all. Please come here to visit when you have time.
各位都好吧？我们都很想念你们，有空请到这儿来玩。
The Punjabi man is exceptionally open and generous, assuming that the Martians have already arrived and are settling down for tea. Welcome home. It is a pleasure to receive you.
Odigiano.
This Rajasthani man, on the contrary, very diplomatically prefers that we each stay in our own homes. Hello to everyone. We are happy here, and you be happy there.
सब लोगों ने मारो राम राम पहुंचे हमें अठे राजी खुशी हाँ तुम उठे राजी खुशी रह जाओ
This representative of Turkey takes the prize for the most lyrical and poetic image in his greeting. Dear Turkish-speaking friends, may the honors of the morning be upon your heads.
Sayın Türkçe bilen arkadaşlarımız, sabah şeriflerinize hayırlı olsun.
I couldn't let you go without hearing the beautiful tones of the Spanish language. And of course, yes, I am biased.
Hola y saludos a todos.
And what a beautiful idea to let a little boy greet the galaxies in English.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
The human voice is always the unfathomably complex interaction of countless physical and emotional elements that make it a genuinely unprecedented, one-of-a-kind phenomenon. This is why banks can afford to use it as a key to grant us access to our personal accounts. And NASA had the wisdom to send human voices into space, because nothing speaks more of who we are than our speech. Because the voice is like our face in sound, our soul in sound vibrations, our exquisitely individual and intimate footprint in the universe. And the first thing aliens in the distant future will ever know about us. Thank you for listening. I'm Gabriel Porras, professional voiceover artist. Visit me at gabrielvoice.com and at radiantwhispers.com so we can explore the stars with our voices.